Hey everyone, CC Genesis here with a deck profile on Pandora of Dark. I'm using Pandora Dark because this is honestly actually my first ruler in the game, and I wanted to show the light of Wanderer. I'm using the Turbo Pandora engine, while also using my own little tech choices of using Laplacia for control. So she's a 5J activate, so you pay 1 light, 1 black, 3 colorless to J activate into Pandora Dark. So when she enters the field, your opponent discards their entire hand. So if you could do this on turn 3 or turn 4, basically turn 3 is the most optimal. Sometimes you do turn 4. If you had to. But it's a huge advantage to do that. The stones are Fiethsing Sky, so you have 6 sources of light. I'm also playing 2 Precipice Memoria. So you have 6 sources of light because all your search spells are light. So you want to use them for like Faira Summons, obviously. Seal of Winter Lights if you want to use them. I don't actually have Seal of Winter Lights in here, but they are very optimal if you want to use them yourselves. This is just my deck list that I'm using for it for now, and then obviously you guys can always improve on how you want it to be. And for Black Silence, there's a few black cards in here like Stoning of Death and obviously Laplacia, as I mentioned before. So as Resonators, you'll play 4 Elvish Preist. It's just there to help ramp up faster. It produces 1 green, so for all the newer players, it's basically Sacred Elf. This is our first mana dork of the game. Well, at least to where I was in. Then 4 Tamas, 4 Familiar of Holy Wind, basically Tama. Instead of banishing it to pay 2, you banish it, pay a green to pay to do 3 instead. So it's an extra 100 damage, which is actually really relevant because toughness does matter in this game. If you want, you can still play the new Tama over the old Tama or play both. Up to you guys. I play the old Tama because I actually don't have the new Tama. 4 Gretels. Gretels are amazing because they help you ramp up. All your stones are sources of green, so you cannot miss a stone. So once she enters the field, you reveal the top card of your stone deck. If it's a green stone, put it into play. So obviously you want to have Elvish Preist, Gretel. So you're up to turn 3 now. So you'd be on turn 3 at turn 2. Next turn, you can tap for stone and then J activate. Or if you have Melfees as well, you summon a Melfee next turn and J activate and do that. And then 4 summon Faria. Sorry, 3 summon Farias. Sorry, apparently I don't want to put 3. 3 summon Faria. Basically, you want to search out your entire deck for the ramp, like Melfee, Fiethsing, Gretel, Elvish Preist. Laplacia is a good card to search out, since Laplacia is the main card of the deck. It has it's an instant with a Torrent ability, so if this is the second card you're played this turn, you're able to restand a stone, which is actually very useful in the deck. You're also able to search out the 1 of Ryula in the deck in case your Pandora Dark gets killed. For Fiethsing. Fiethsing is a instant body. She's basically the old version of Melfee. For all your newer players out there, you're able to flash her in. You get tapped to produce mana of any will besides Moon, obviously. It just doesn't have all the color text on there, obviously. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, she's able to fog only Resonators though. Unlike Melfee is able to fog both Resonators and J rulers. Rest in peace, Fiethsing. You knew thee well. For absolute cake zones. This is your negate / draw card if you have Gretel on the field. So you can just negate target spells. Sorry, target normal spells. My fault. Negate target normal spell, and then if you control a Hansel or a Gretel, you draw a card. Simple as that. Obviously, you might never really control a Gretel, so that's basically like situational effect. Next, we play 4 Laplacia. So Laplacia lets you look at the top card of your opponent's deck of all times. You're able to look at your top. You're able to look at the top of your deck. So, for example, I have a Laplacia out. I look at the top card. I see that he has something I don't want on top of his deck. On his draw step, I tap him, mill the card. He no longer draws that card, but you get to see the card that he draws afterwards. So you're able to control their draws after you deactivate and drop their entire hand with that. So this is why I decided to choose this. Oh. 3 Demonic Captain Eligos. It basically brings back dead Laplacias. So it's a 4-mana 8/8 flying creature as well, so that's really nice to have as well. The flying is really useful. It's pretty much the actual beater in the deck. So if Laplacia is dead, just brings out Laplacia, then you're able to look at the top card of the deck again. So if you have multiple Laplacias in the grave, you can constantly use these to bring back the Laplacias. Three Xeex. Sorry guys, my allergies are acting up right now. So Xeex has 4 abilities. In negates, you choose one of them. So it has negate normal spell. It has gives your entire field +2/+2. Target Resonator gets hexproof, and then shuffle either player's graveyard back into the deck. But if you're Crimson Girl in the Sky or Little Red the Fairy Tale, you're able to choose all of them. So basically this is your negate summon spell or recycle your entire deck, or your recycle. You're able to make your Matador's half-proof as well if needed. It's a very versatile card, very strong card. Cheap removal, that's 2 black, kill target Resonators, so it's a very efficient removal. Something that Black's always had is very strong removal. You notice I don't play a single discard spell in here because that's what Pandora Dark is made to do for me. And then the one of Ryula, in case Pandora Dark does, well, Pandora Dark is obviously going to die, so they can redraw their entire hand again. You play the Ryula, flip over to Pandora Dark again. They lose their entire hand again, so you start all over. I am missing 3 cards in the deck. The 3 cards are supposed to be Melfees, but yeah. So basically, the Melfees are Fiethsing, but better because you're able to fog J/Resonators. And it's 2 mana instead of 3 mana, which makes it more relevant for Pandora Dark's J activation. So that's all guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this Wonder deck list. Obviously you guys could probably make it better than me. I decided just to do a Laplacia type of control, because I really love Laplacia. I wish it was honestly a lot better of a Resonator when it was first out. This is one of my honestly, this was one of my first Resonators I actually ever played with, besides Treasure Cat, so I hope you guys like the deck profile. If you guys have any suggestions on what other Wanderer rulers that you would love to see as an entire deck profile, please leave it down in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys next time.